Well, I mean, someone said they wanted to hop on a hangout, so if you want to, cool. Uh, Let me play some music because I'm back in this bitch. We on the same topic though. Shout out to Iron Fist. Shout out to Soul Alchemy. Make sure y'all get y'all Akashic Naturals. Instrumental comes courtesy of Run With It. Y'all make sure y'all go check out his channel. Thank you. Soul, I should make you a moderator. Oh, wait. You already are. Run with it. Yo. Hey, Soul say that beat go hard.
Thank you.
He said thank you. Pretty soon I'm gonna get it set up to where I can go live like this and have to hang out and play the game from the other account. So I think I could do it now. I would need like 3 computers or something. I figured out a way to do it though. Do you want the beat, Soul? You know it's gonna cost you. shoot, just hit me up, you know. You said done. You ain't even know what. Okay. Nah, I'll just mess with you. Yeah, but yeah. So they were saying like want to have a hangout about this discussion too, because I was on a hangout when I went live just before, but I don't know if anybody had noticed. But I use Hangouts to go live instead of whatchamacallit, instead of Streamlabs, because Streamlabs is too damn heavy for my computer. Let me see. I'll put this bad boy on loop and then have it playing, because I think I could do that. Long as it's long as it's not louder than me, but I don't think it will be, because got the ducking thing on my mic interface. So yeah, but we was talking about earlier the same thing. Like, the youngins are getting out of line, women are out of line, and men ain't acting right to an extent as well. Oh, thanks, so. But then you got these guys out here that are saying you should jump out the window for a stranger that is knowingly and willingly walking in front of a train after you told them not to. I mean, there is a limit to what I can do for somebody if they're not trying to help themselves. I mean, what do you all think? Am I wrong? Is BGS wrong? Is Nicole wrong? Is Amy Man wrong? Is Gab wrong? Is, you know? I already know what New Possibilities is wrong. And you will not deter me from that. And I have a daughter. But as RBR would say, those kind of thoughts are dangerous and will get you killed. Man, that simp like narrative, that will get you killed. You said 2 girls in Mississippi killed their mom for taking their phone. People don't want to take correction, but want their way 24/7. If you don't take well to correction, you are foolish. That's facts, Iron Fist. That's facts. Hey, Share Productions. You know, if you go to a job and your boss tells you, okay, well, you're kind of doing the job the wrong way. We want you to do it like this. Now, if you say, if you don't do the job the way that your boss told you, is he right with firing you? Or should your boss just keep you? Meanwhile, you're doing the job wrong. You know, you at the gas station, every time they want diesel, you give them unleaded. You at the restaurant, every time they order a hamburger, you give them water. You're not doing the job right. You're not doing what I taught you to do. So be dropping the videos. But now, which were the two videos that said something different? You okay? I see it. See, I didn't watch the second one though. Geez, so let's see what she had to say on here, if you don't mind. Oh, well, I'm just going by what YouTube was saying.
This is Akasha bringing you the alchemy for your mind, your body, and your soul. So I ended up finding the story on what happened in Asheville, at the Asheville Mall. The 51-year-old man who assaulted the child. And it says Black Mountain resident David Stephen Bell. Take a look at his picture. Asheville Black Mountain man was arrested Saturday after police say he pushed and assaulted a child during a fight at the Asheville Mall. Well, what they should have said was that he punched her and knocked her out. Yeah. David Stephen Bell, 51, was arrested at about 7 p.m. Saturday by an off-duty officer following the incident at 3S Tunnel Road. He is charged with an assault on a female under the age of 12 and 2 counts of assault on a female. The incident is under an investigation, police spokeswoman Christina Hallency said Sunday. Where did they get these names from? All victims at the time of the incident refused transport to a hospital, she said. Video footage circulating on social media shows a portion of an incident during which a man is seen pushing and then later punching a girl to the ground. It is unclear if Bell is represented by an attorney. He is not listed as a current inmate in Bucumbe County Detention Center online records. Citizen Times was unable to reach Bell or his representative on Sunday. So, to remind you of that little video.
Now, I know y'all saw that.
Well, whatever was.
They would look. That's how you look when you finna get jumped. No, he didn't do anything wrong. Exactly, BGS. Exactly. I mean, I don't get what people are talking about. You know what I mean? Like, what? It doesn't, I mean, like, she was all in his face.
What's going
let
on?
me run it back.
Clear.
You saw that? That's the normal thing. They put the damn finger in your face and act like you didn't do nothing. Come on, what man do you walk up to? You know what I mean? Oh yeah, Psycho. Much love, man. You know that's my guy. Run with it, beat, man. I'm gonna drop the link to his page or on the chat and in the description. Psycho, out there in Jersey, right? What's this look like to you? You walk up on me, start. What's that look like?
Well, whatever was going on, it is clear.
I appreciate it, Psycho. Hey, but you know, they surrounded them. You know what I mean? And it's like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? So here, I'm gonna BGS this shit. And anybody else that can't get it, you know what I mean? Y'all can send me an email, or if you got anybody else email that got the link or whatever, you know, once they jump on. But yeah, she was looking for a damn fight. And she found it. You know what I mean? People go looking for stuff and they they get mad when they find it. And then want to say, oh, you're supposed to be protecting somebody or doing this and that, this and that. No, you cannot do that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I've used my funniest and creative metaphors, you know, tickling the bear and going to pet the lion, shit like that. And as BGS has said, first thing, when you're trying to protect somebody, you teach them how to protect themselves. That's the first thing you have to do. So, but I was trying to see if anybody wanted to jump on a hangout or something and, you know, have a little discussion, but if y'all want to do something later on or tomorrow, just, y'all know what to do. Just hit me up. I'm gonna holler at y'all though. Oh, here go BG. Hey, all right. I almost jumped off too soon. What's up, BGS?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm glad you stopped on, man.
Yeah, I got a minute.
Okay. Let me turn the music down. Yeah, but you know, I was going over the, you know, basically what we've been talking about the past couple days about this issue. Yeah, and you know, I replayed your video and Nicole's video, but could you break it down again for me?
From what I understand, he was trying to break up a fight, and I think it was like 12 or more girls surrounded him, and so this one little girl decided to push him. And then confront him. And so he gave her a warning by pushing her about 10 feet. And then she cocked her fists into a fighting stance.
Yep, as we saw in the video.
Yep.
So what makes them want to go confront people like this? Or, I mean, anybody. You know, the millennials do it too. The little young 12, 13-year-old dudes be trying to run up on grown men.
They think they're supposed to be protected. They're supposed to be protected.
Oh, okay.
And this is what they tell them in school. Oh, the law says that you're not supposed to be able to be touched. getting an echo. Let me click off and come back on.
It had happened with Gab yesterday too. I think. Oh, I know what happened. Probably because I got it on studio mode instead of voice, like for the music or whatever. So yeah, because I noticed it was coming back through. Yeah, but I think I know what. Okay, you back? Good.
Let's see if we got the echo going. Okay, that's better.
Yeah, I be having it in studio mode when I'm playing the music. So then when I stop the studio mode, it's still feeding what's incoming back out. You know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but you were saying that they're protected, right?
They think they are.
Okay.
And that's the problem, especially girls. The feminists tell them that they can't be touched, or you're not supposed to be able to hit a girl, or you're not supposed to be able to hit children and stuff like that. So they think they can run up on you in a fighting stance, and people are supposed to abide by that. Well, yeah, the law can get you afterward. They can't. Yeah, it's illegal. They arrested him afterward. But the thing is, what if he had hit her hard enough to where she had brain damage, or what if she hit her head the wrong way and she died? Because that can't happen. If you hit somebody the wrong way in a punch and they go down, they can die.
Yeah, I was saying that earlier. That's what happened with dude that ran up on the FedEx driver.
Mm-hmm.
Dude went to the hospital and he never left the hospital.
So all that, you're not supposed to hit a girl, or he's a white supremacist, he did the wrong thing. That doesn't mean anything if you're dead.
Right.
Doesn't mean a damn thing if you're dead. And the thing is that I think these children have lost a healthy fear of somebody bigger than they are. Because you're from Chicago. You coming up, you know better than that.
Yes, I know way better than that.
I'm a grown man. I'm probably close to his size. I wouldn't do that. If you get pushed 10 feet, obviously you're not stronger than that person. And then you're going to come back because you think you're Billy Badass and run up and think that person is going to have restraint enough to push you again or something like that. You never know. When you cock your fist to fight, I was taught that by trainers in defense, right? So anytime you have a physical altercation, you got to be ready to die. Because there's no guarantee. So
yeah, that's what I always thought.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So Soul Alchemy, right?
Mm-hmm.
She had made a response at the beginning of when everything happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Talking about this bogus people should have been protecting the girl and stuff like that, right?
How? Why?
But she's been listening for a while, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she made another response to, what I mean, after all the information.
I want to know where women get that. Where is it written that you can get up? Okay, the rule is that within 3 feet is personal space. 3 feet is personal space. If somebody walks up into your personal space 3 feet, they're a threat.
Yep.
I don't know where women get to the point that you can walk up in a stranger's face, in his personal space, get up in his grill, and think that you're supposed to be protected.
And then start pointing your finger and everything.
It doesn't matter whether you point. If I'm a man and I walk up into a woman's personal space, even if I'm talking to her and asking her out for a date, does she have a right to slap me?
Yeah, if you walk up on her too much.
Yeah. If I'm within arm's distance of her, that basically everybody taught me, anybody that walks within 3 feet of you, you have to consider them a threat.
Yeah.
So how can you run? How can you run full speed with your fist cocked into somebody's personal space and think that you're supposed to be protected? That's what I want to know.
Look, had it been like my own daughter and I was there at the time, you know what I mean? First off, that wouldn't have happened.
It wouldn't have happened.
Second off, if she get acting reckless that fast, there's nothing I can do right now anyway.
How come when she got the ran up, how come her friends didn't grab her?
Mm-hmm. That's protection.
That's protection. That's what you're supposed to do. In other words, if you see if it's one of my girlfriends, one of my friends that's 11, 12 years old, and they get pushed back and they cock their fist and getting ready to run up and do it, I'm supposed to jump in front of them and grab that person.
You wouldn't let your grandchild run up on Officer Charles.
I wouldn't let my grandchild run up on Officer Charles.
You diffuse the whole situation.
And that would diffuse the whole situation. In other words, I'd have to take the blow. I'd take that blow.
Argument before it even gets there. You know
exactly. We don't even know what you said. Soul Alchemy.
Yeah, I got her video loaded up. She had just dropped another one, so
I'll go. But the thing is, where is it spoken that you can actually confront somebody of any size because you're smaller? You can actually confront somebody that's bigger than you and get in their personal space. If you're a 6-year-old, 6-year-old supposed to cock his fist and run up against somebody that's 6'5", and he's supposed to say, "Ha ha 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 ha." That's funny.
Yeah, but that's I guess that's not what she's saying. But yeah, no, the views have changed, right? It's like, yeah, isn't that the reason that you have your hangouts? Every man has his hangouts to rule everybody to change the minds, right? Some minds have been changed.
Well, it's not even I mean, it shouldn't even be. Why do we have to change minds? It should be common sense. The way I was raised, that's common sense.
But common sense ain't so common.
Common sense ain't common. Like with the chick at the gas station. If my daughter got out of the gas, unless she's like, you're out of gas, you got a gas can in your hand, you have absolutely no choice.
Right.
Okay, I understand that. You got absolutely no choice except you need to go to that gas station and purchase gas. Okay, I can understand that. But if you're in the car, you see you're surrounded by there's 20 dudes hanging out in front of the doggone thing, drive to another gas station.
But like you said, it's like the girl at the gas station knew them the same dudes from the block that she grew up with.
And somebody told me that she what they call a rouge hoe. In other words, she's a rogue hooker. She doesn't have a pimp. And that's something they approached her that way. Which is what I thought at first, but the thing is you can't prove it because there's no context.
Right. But it still goes back to what you were saying, protect yourself.
Well, you have to. That's the whole thing. You teach children, like I said, it's the same thing when you teach when you teach a baby not to go into the street. Mm-hmm. Okay? There's cars out there. Okay, if a child grows up to be 6, 7, or 8 years old and decides to want to run out in the middle of the street, you blame the car for hitting them. I mean, you're supposed to try to avoid the kid if you can, but if they get hit side of the car, well, you're gonna get irate at the driver. You should have seen the kid running in the middle of the street.
I mean, you will in your emotions, yes, but after a day or two, I'm talking about even the mother. You know what I mean? If she's got some kind of sense, she'll say, "Yeah, that wasn't his fault." The
thing is, it's a street.
Exactly.
You're not supposed to be out there. It's like, do you blame the light socket if the kid puts his finger in it?
Exactly.
So if you have a newborn baby, a baby that's a toddler, right? And you baby proofs your house, right? But you go visit somebody else's house and you let your baby go and waddle around the whole house and it gets shocked or something happens to the baby. Whose fault is it? The owner's house or the house or yours for not watching your kid?
If you didn't check the crib or anything, that's your fault.
It's your fault.
That's your priority of protect, no matter what. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Could the guy have used more restraint by not clocking the kid? Yeah, he could have.
Mm-hmm.
But what if the guy was mentally imbalanced and he actually killed that child?
Oh, but the thing is, he he does suffer PTSD according to the reports.
And well, yeah, he could, but that's a lawyer talking.
Yep. No, but even so, like you said, that it could be is what you just said it is. And as it's looking, it is exactly that. And that means he showed extra restraint.
Mm-hmm. Because somebody asked me, what would you do? I said something similar happened. Not in this. My daughter was going with this, going with with a guy, right? And they had broken up. She had gotten back together, right? So he leaves the house and she goes to his phone and she finds a chick that he's been messing around with while they have been on break. So she calls the chick and starts talking head and talking yang and talking mess and talking about what she gonna do. And the chick and her girl show up, roll up on her. They whoop her. They whoop her little natural behind, right?
Yeah.
Everybody get upset. They want to go find these two chicks and beat them up and stuff like that. I said, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, how did those chicks know where you were? And she started telling me the story. Oh, so you called them talking yang, but you didn't think they knew where you were. You called for the fight. They showed up and they whooped your ass. Now, who called for that ass whipping? You or them?
Yeah. Well, didn't it something like that happen yesterday? You call out people that kick doors for 4 years.
Yeah,
Professional.
yeah, yeah. You calling out people to kick in doors for 4 years. And then when they roll up on you, then you want to say, oh, you want to call the cops. Shut the fuck up. Take your ass whipping like a man.
Yeah. I think it's there. When did the respect for the older generation's guidance stop? Like, when did it start waning off?
When people got too individualistic and they start losing respect for themselves.
Hmm.
And because they don't think they're going to get old.
So it's just like, fuck it, let's do whatever anyway.
Let's do whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna beat this old man's ass, and then when I get old, then I'm gonna cry when somebody's young dude whips my ass.
Right. And like you said, they don't even plan on getting old. So
yeah, they don't plan on it.
man, oh man. So like I see, like the Angry Man strategy,
Mm-hmm.
Ray Faulkner initiative, and all of these things. These are meant to correct shit like this from going on, right? Because at the end of the day, if all those are implemented well, then there is that family structure and the respect for the elders and their teachings and their experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did something like this. There's a good movie. It was made in the 80s, Brazilian movie called Pichote, where it's about when the Brazilian street kids, it was illegal to actually arrest them or hit them or stuff like that, right? So they basically let the Brazilian street kids run amok, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they were committing crimes, they were killing people, they were raising all kind of havoc, and that went on for like 5 or 6 years, where the street kids weren't allowed to be touched, right?
Okay.
Until they got to the point where they couldn't control. Basically, it started ruining society. So guess what happened? The army and the police they gave them open license to actually go in and kill street kids.
The correction.
The correction, the backlash.
Okay.
So what kind of adults are you going to raise if you let kids run amok and do this kind of stuff with no restraint.
Yeah, that's like Nicole was saying about them elephants. You know, they formed a little gang, and it was just one stupid bull elephant that thought he was gonna attack the biggest elephant in the you know, in the whole herd, the grown elephant, you know, and that grown elephant stomped him out, and he died.
And he died. Yep.
All the rest ran from him.
Yeah, you challenged. Will you challenge the bull elephant, and what happened to you?
And that's what I was saying. Like, what would have been the implications had that big old white dude with his family let all them little girls beat him up and attack his family? What would have been the implications for everything from their point of view?
From their point of view, yep.
It was like, oh no, they didn't took over. You know.
Well, that's the whole thing. What was he supposed to do? He's supposed to stand by and let them beat up his him and his family and do nothing?
Yeah, because I bet you if he was even if it had been, you know, like the lower class of, you know, what they call the trash or whatever.
White trash, yeah.
Yeah. He'd have did the same thing to one of them little color-headed ass girls too.
You know? I've seen white dudes knock white women out for charging on them like that.
Yep.
I've seen them slap the crap out of them or knock them on the ground. Because most white women would have backed off after he pushed her. You know, he pushed that little girl 10 feet. And that was the warning. I said, okay, he pushed her 10 feet. Why would she jump up and charge him like she's going to do something?
In my experience, from what I've seen, or she would have sat down there and started crying right then.
Yeah, she'd have started crying. Because nobody said anything when that chick from McDonald's started clocking that dude after he grabbed her.
Right.
Okay. He grabbed you. He put hands on you. Had every right to go upside his head, and she did.
Yeah, that dude was in the wrong.
He was in the wrong. He was totally in the wrong, and he got clocked for it. So when the roles are reversed, where this chick was totally in the wrong by charging this dude with her fist up, and she get clocked, now everybody wants to be upset. Oh, white man shouldn't hit that black girl. Come on.
Yeah, because I told a buddy at work the same story, right? I left the race out of it though, right? And he said, "Oh yeah, dude should have knocked her. No, he should be in jail, right?" And then when I told him, still leaving race out of it, like there was a group of girls chasing him through the mall. He had his wife and kid with him, and he got pushed from behind, and he was surrounded. He pushed the girl. She got back up and charged at him. He said, "Oh yeah, that's assault. You know, she assaulted him first. She hit him first. What the hell?" Like, it's not like he just hit her out of the blue.
Yeah. You know? Oh, yeah. If he just hit her out of the blue, he should be thrown under the jail.
Exactly. But it's like the same way people had it mixed up with and Officer Charles had broken down as well about shooting unarmed people or somebody with a knife and you've got a gun. Like, no, a fist is a deadly weapon.
Yep. When you take your life in your hands, you want to do that kind of stuff. You want to assault a cop, you take your life in your hands.
Right. No, I'm talking about even a regular old person.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people die from one punch. Lots of people die from one punch.
Like even in the security class, right? Under the law, and it's probably the same in all states, but it says something to the effect of death or great bodily harm, right? And what defines great bodily harm is being knocked out, unconscious, broken limb, one big cut or several small cuts. You know, being knocked out, that's the next thing to death because you can't control anything once you're knocked out. You know? So you're allowed to use a gun on somebody if you're in fear of death or great bodily harm, which if you're in fear of getting knocked out, I can shoot you. You know what I
mean? He has a right to stand his ground. No, now
in North Carolina, to stand your ground is only in your home, your place of work, or your vehicle, right? That's when you don't even have a duty to retreat. So just in public, you have a duty to like, okay, dude is acting crazy. Let me get away from him first. And then when you find out you can't get away, then you can stand your ground because you ain't got no choice but to stand your ground. You can't go nowhere.
Yeah, he was surrounded by what, 12 people.
And I already tried walking out the mall. You know, and y'all are following me. What do you want me to do now? Because now he could have just got in his car and then said, fuck it, pulled out the gun. under the law as I just read it, you know.
So I don't get it. I don't get. Well, if it had been a black dude, if it had been a black dude, it'd been the same thing. They just talk about, well, black men don't protect us.
Yeah. Now, had there been a group of little black kids, dudes,
black boys, yeah, nobody would said anything. They'd have knocked him out, and they said the little dude had what was coming to him.
Yeah, and I can expect the white people to say the same thing that they're saying over this one, right? Whether it's a black girl or a black boy, right? But the thing you see is the black people are not on the same side because half of them are speaking the toxic feminist talking points. Like, oh yeah, you're just supposed to protect her no matter what. And that's how they do in the hood. I'm gonna ride with you, and you know what I mean? You get into a fight, then that's the thing. But say I'm out at the bar with you, right? And I get drunk and I start slapping people, right? You might let that first person knock me out and just carry me out the damn bar, right? That's not the fight you're trying to get into. Now, if we're sitting there at the bar and somebody just come walk up to me and slap me or punch me, now we can ride. Now let's go.
Yeah, we in it. Yeah.
But now when you go do some stupid ass shit and start a riot in a bar, you know what I mean? No, I'm not gonna let you get killed, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, if he just cold cocked the girl, you know, he just stole on the girl and cold cocked her and knocked her out, I could understand. But he pushed her 10 feet and gave her a warning.
Right.
Because she was in his face. So first time he pushed her away. That was your warning. I mean, how many warnings are you supposed to give? Okay, I'm gonna push you away 3 times, and the third time I'm gonna knock you out.
And then some of them would have still been saying, "Oh, dude was bogus."
They're supposed to give you a pillow and bear hug you and say, you know what, you're just acting up like a little kid, so you can kick and stomp and bite him and stuff like that.
Like you said, with 11 other people around you. That's all hyper and everything. You know what I mean? Like, the culture is different. So, you know, they might not be used to seeing a bunch of white girls all riled up like that, except for at a football game.
Well, they know black dudes are gonna knock you out, so they wouldn't even try it if it was a black dude.
Oh yeah.
They already know.
I'm talking about like from the white dude's perspective. You know how we talk with our hands, and we're so, you know what I mean, more energetic.
Because the first time I got pushed, I'd have slapped the crap out of her.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have been no, well, he just pushed you. No, I slapped the crap out of her. Don't touch me. And then the next one, any one of you little cats come near me, I'm slap the crap out of you.
And then when they start running up, that their hand closes a little bit.
Yeah, well, yeah, she raised her hand into a fighting stance, and he hit her. I saw that.
Yeah, and it wasn't even a good fighting stance either. But
well, the thing is, what I'm saying is, when somebody runs at you and they got the fist balled up and they got their hands up, what does that mean to you?
That means they're attacking me.
It means they're attacking you.
Somebody walks up on you and they reach in their waistband or something. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, you know, something's up. You can tell by the body language. But people want to tell from a cell phone camera. And well, if I was there, if you were there, you wouldn't even, it would have been over with before you even got to do something.
Yeah, everybody said, well, if I saw him hit my daughter like that, I'd kick his ass. The dude is still 6'5", and they said they list him at 250, but he's closer to 270.
Right.
And everybody talking about I'm gonna kick his ass. That's not a little dude.
Mm-hmm.
And he showed somewhat of restraint when he hit that little girl. But you're a grown man.
Yeah, it does seem like he didn't hit her as hard as he would have if it were you or me in front of him running up on.
No.
You know, he'd have called the grace of God down. You know.
Yeah, he would have. I said, that's not a little dude.
Yeah, and like I said, I heard he was ex-military too, so he is trained in how to, you know.
Yeah, he is trained on how to fight.
But my thing is, I don't get. So I could get where they're coming from when they say, "Oh yeah," you know, you even said, "Okay, yeah, he might have hit her too hard," or
yeah,
that's not the way I personally would have done it. You know, but that's us, and that's kind of our, you know, our affinity for black women, black, you know.
Yeah, black children, yeah.
We came from them, and you know what I mean? That's what we're raising. You know what I mean? We were them, you know. And so we're probably biased towards that a little bit. Well, yeah, not a little bit, heavily, hopefully.
Mm-hmm.
But we can still see shit for what it is.
If when you run up and you ask for a fight, you can get anything.
Right.
And you know that today just might not be the day.
Exactly.
Because you never know. Because women say that all the time. Today just ain't the day for that. And women all the time say, "Well, you don't know what she was going through. You don't know what that dude was going through, and he could have brought down the wrath of God on your head."
Hey, don't we say that about the cops when we talking about, oh, why he treat me like this? His wife ain't getting none last night.
Mm-hmm.
He's going through one of those days, right?
He could have been having one of those days, and you just happened to pick the wrong day.
Yeah, so they need to people need to get it together. Cause I mean they just need to. Like, I don't even know if any stories of my daughter getting to any fights.
You know, one thing my daughters will not do when they do some stupid stuff like that, they're not gonna run home and tell me about it.
Yeah, but you've taught them how to correct themselves. They see what correction is needed, they go correct it so daddy don't have to know about it.
So they don't have to know, but I always tell them don't have me go get myself hurt or killed because you did something stupid.
Right. That's what I told a few of my buddies, right? You know, because I came up kind of middle class or whatever. I'm not the best fighter. I'm not the worst fighter either, but I'll ride for my people. You know, and I tell them, no. If you're beefing with these people, walk on the other side of the street.
Yep.
Don't go looking for the shit. Don't go starting this shit. If it come to you, fine, I'm with
you. Yeah.
You know, but don't go uncovering shit, turning over rocks, and then say, "Oh, I found something. Come here." Like, man, no.
If you say come here, you better be ready to handle it.
Right. Yeah, I feel you.
And you better be ready to handle it. When you run up, you better be ready to handle it.
Yep. Hey, BGS, man, I've been up since like 4 this morning.
All right.
I do appreciate you stopping by, man.
Okay, I just dropped in.
I'm getting so tired. Like, you gonna end up on a monologue, which I don't mind.
All right, man. I just dropped in to give you a little support. That's all.
All right, I do appreciate it.
All right, peace.
All right, peace. Shout out to the chat, man. I appreciate y'all stopping through, man. And I'm gonna get up with y'all on the next one. And peace out. Let me know when y'all go live. Y'all got my email, so peace.